to this week's reading vlog. It is April 2nd, so it's the first week of April, and as you have just seen in this clip, you have now seen my new birthday present, because my birthday is this week, and my old Keurig sadly died. I was devastated. Anyways, this month, Trevor and I are doing Avengers, April Avengers, whatever. We're amping up. Also poster. We're amping up for our Infinity Wars, which sadly in our town is sold out the week of, so we won't be able to see it that week, but we will be definitely seeing it as soon as we possibly can. But we are amping up our Avengers mood for the entire month by reading certain prompts. If you haven't seen my TBR video, go watch it if you have a clue what I'm talking about. So I'm here to finally pick up a book. I haven't really been reading a whole lot, to be completely honest with you. Ever since Nevernight, it kind of like, that was such a hard book to read for me, so that kind of like put me not in a slump. I just wasn't craving anything to pick up, so I need to pick something up. I know I need to pick up our book club pick. Our Muggle Studies book club is Scythe, which I know is really good. Everybody loves it, but I haven't been craving that. So I'm looking through my books right now to figure out what I want to pick up. So let's take a look. So here are the contenders. We either have some graphic novels, which I've been needing to get to, and the library books, so I should get to. I've already read one graphic novel this month so far, but I've kind of been wanting to pick up a book because I haven't picked up a book in a while. So it's either gonna be Shadow Kiss, which I will fly through, but they're really addicting, so I'm trying not to start this too soon, because I know that I'm gonna like fly through them, and then I'm gonna like forget things during our live show, so I want to put this off just a little bit. And Scythe is our book club pick, but I'm not really feeling Scythe right now. I might pick up Sight Witch by Susan Dennard, because this is really short and I've been needing to get to this for a while. And I have quite a few other books to choose from, but these ones are the ones that I probably should pick up. I think I'm gonna pick up Sight Witch by Susan Dennard. This is the prequel to Truth Witch, and I haven't really heard too much about it. So Truth Witch and Wind Witch are like this really awesome Sightlands novels, or Tale of the Witchlands. So I'm really like excited for this world, but I haven't heard much about this. Like, one, because we all thought we were gonna get Blood Witch and we didn't, but it's really short and I haven't heard literally any reviews on it, so I'm a little hesitant to see why everybody avoided this, or if it just like isn't worth the hype. So, oh, that's cool. On the inside it says The True Tale of the 12 Paladins. So I'm gonna pick up this one. It's pretty short and it'll go by really fast, and it's got deckled edges, which is beautiful, and it's got like really cool illustrations in it too to go along with the stories. So I think I'm gonna pick up this one real fast, and it's short, so it will help me get back into the reading mood, and I will let you guys know what I think. Good morning. It is April 4th, which is my birthday, and it's 11 o'clock. I got up super early and fell back asleep because kittens are cuddly. But Trevor is out running to go get food to make me French toast for my birthday, because I love French toast, and I thought I would update you guys on my reading. So I'm in the middle of Sight Witch. I'm about 50 pages in. This, like, you would fly through. I would highly recommend reading this during a readathon, because with all of the different, there's like, it reads like a journal, so sometimes there's pages like this, and then sometimes there's full length pages, but it is pretty cool story. And I mean, I still wish this was Blood Witch, but I'm still really enjoying this story, and I'm a lot more interested in it than I thought I was going to be, so that's really a nice surprise. Also for my birthday, I sent my mom a wish list of some graphic novels that I've been lusting after that I was gonna buy anyways if I didn't get any for my birthday. And she ended up just buying the entire list because I have the best mom ever. So I have plenty to choose from, and I'm definitely gonna be picking up some graphic novels today, and I don't really know totally what I'm doing for my birthday, and I know it's already here, but I think a reading day sounds pretty fantastic. So that is kind of an update on my reading. I am doing something sort of YouTube related later that I will fill you in on as soon as it gets done, which I'm very excited about, so stay tuned for that clip. And we already watched Iron Man 1. So our next movie is going to be Captain America, I believe. Trevor made up the list, and he wanted to do it in not release date, he wanted to do it in like timeline wise. I'll let him explain it because we were arguing back and forth about what is the proper way to watch the Marvel movies. So we both still really liked Iron Man. I think that even with him being like an asshole, I think I would still love it, like even if it just came out now. And I just love his snark, and Iron Man is one of my favorite characters. So definitely a contender for my most favorite Marvel. But that is all for right now, and I will check in with you guys in a little bit. Marvel movie. Hello and welcome to Thursday.
All day.
Sorry about not updating you guys yesterday. I will show you my surprise in just a moment, but I thought we would update you guys. So we've already watched Iron Man 1, which still holds up in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
I really like Iron Man. He's one of my favorite Marvel characters, and we just finished Captain America #1, and I have always liked Captain America #1. Trevor, not so much. However,
funnier than I remember.
But this is pretty good. The fighting stuff was a little weak, I will say. The fake fighting there was some pretty bad moments in this one, but it was still good, and I like that the different like time changes. Were you trying to say something?
I like to think of it as before they got a real budget to make their movies.
Fair enough.
And it was the 40s. It was supposed to be cheesy.
Yeah, but really good, and I love Peggy.
Mm-hmm.
And this one definitely holds up still. So now we are going to be watching Iron Man 2, which I'm very excited for because this is where I think they should have stopped because I'm not a fan of Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3 was to show that he's human and can face emotional stress after he almost got lost in space and died.
Spoilers.
And then someone's also lame and wants to skip the Hulk because it's not the same Hulk.
It's not the same Hulk. We can't watch it.
It's still a good movie, and it still pertains to this universe.
Nope. Nope.
General Ross is still played by the same actor.
Nope. It's not the same Hulk.
Shame on you.
No, it's not the same Hulk. I'm not saying I will never watch it. I'm just saying not for this.
Edward Norton did a good job. He's no Mark Ruffalo, but he did a good job.
Regardless, I don't like Iron Man 3 because he's mopey and he drives me nuts in that movie. So we're gonna be watching probably my favorite Iron Man. Yeah,
Word.
My favorite Iron Man movie. So we will update you guys in a little bit. But I wanted to show you guys, since if you guys follow me on social media, you've already seen, but I got my very first tattoo for my birthday yesterday, so I will show you guys that. And yes, it is very similar to my channel name, but that is not the only reason why I've got this. There's several other reasons, but that is another part of it. So this is my new tattoo. It is still healing, and it still has like the protective covering, and this is just like leaking, like it's healing, so it's not all smudged. I'll input a actual picture of it without it being all like healing, but that is my tattoo. It's just of a rain cloud, and I absolutely love it. It's my first one, and it's probably not gonna be my last.
All right, Iron Man.
All right, so we just finished Iron Man 2, and so far out of the first 3 movies, this is by far my favorite.
Oh yeah.
This is by far my Iron Man, but this beats out Captain and Iron Man 1 for me.
Oh, out of the 3 we watched?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I've already said I like Don Cheadle as War Machine a lot more, and plus his suit is so badass.
Who's who's Rhodey in the first one?
I have no idea what the actor's name is.
I'll insert a picture here. He's my favorite just because I think Don Cheadle is a little too serious.
He does it well. He's
little
supposed
too
to be a military guy. They're serious. Have you met military people? They're serious.
Okay, fair
Vanilla
enough.
shit.
I'll give you that, but I just think it's a little too serious.
Military. They're not exactly known for joking around.
That's such a stereotype though. Anyways, next is gonna be Thor 1, and we'll probably watch that tomorrow and give you guys an update.
And then Avengers.
Yes. Do you want to give an update on your reading progress?
Sure. I finished Mistborn, so you know, yay. That's book 1 on my Avengers TBR, and I am about to finish.
Which one? What superhero did you read for Mistborn?
My list is actually right here. That is my Avengers Squad 1.
Okay.
So the squad goals was Mistborn, so you know, 5 out of 5 as always. Best book ever, besides you know the Stormlight Archives. And then I am almost done with Nevernight, which I am substituting for Black Widow, because it's got a badass female lead, and that book is so good. I'm gonna have to figure out something else to swap, so that way I can do
God's Grave.
God's Grave right after.
I am currently reading Sight Witch, which is my Black Panther one, and I'm really enjoying that one. You are like, I'm like flying through it. It's so easy to fly through. It's like written in diary format, so it's really interesting. I am liking it a lot more than I thought I was going to like it. So I'm reading Sight Witch, and then I'm going to tackle some comic books tonight, I think. So we will check in with you tomorrow and let you know how Thor is. Hey guys, sorry for the very sporadic vlogging this past like 2 weeks. Work has just been kind of crazy, and it's been like 2 passing trains type of deal with me and Trevor, so we haven't been able to vlog very much. We have watched Thor, and we will update you guys once I see him tomorrow, and we're gonna watch Avengers tomorrow. But I wanted to update you guys on my reading. So I have not read very much because I've kind of been in a reading slump and a filming slump, and like with work and stuff, it's just been crazy, so I haven't read that much. But I have finished Spider-Man and Deadpool. This is volume 3. Yeah, this is Itsy Bitsy. I rated this a 3 out of 5 stars, and this was kind of weird. Like, this took there's a lot of sexual innuendos, like a lot in this one, and I'm not quite used to that. Like, there's a few usually in Deadpool, but not like the overall theme. And there's a lot in this. So keep that in mind when going into it. And basically the premise on this one is that this Spider Girl is obsessed with Deadpool. As you can see, that's her shirt actually right there, which I didn't realize this until, you know, like I turned the comic book upside down and I saw like the whole picture. Anyways, so that is that, and she like is in love with Spider-Man and Deadpool, and she like calls them both daddy, and it got weird fast. So 3 to 5 stars, because still good Spider-Man Deadpool dynamic. The other part of in this is that Spider-Man turns like evil, or he just shows like a darker side, I guess. And Deadpool's trying to like rein him in, so it just messed up the dynamic in my opinion. I'm hoping that the 4th one will bring it back to normal status quo with them, and yeah. So I have finished this one. I'm about 80 or so pages into Wind Witch? Not Wind Witch. Truth Witch. No, not Truth Witch. What is that? Sight Witch. That's the prequel. So I'm like 80 pages into Sight Witch, and that one's good. It's, like I said before, I'm a lot more interested in it than I thought I was going to be, but I'm still, nothing's pulling me back from it because I'm just in this mood. So I thought I would update you all, and hopefully I'll pick up some more graphic novels, because I've got quite a stack here and they are starting to be due back at my library and I need to get on it. So that is my update for today, and I will check back in with you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so we are finally together to update you. So Thor, what'd you think?
Awesome as always.
Agreed. I think I liked it a lot better the first time around, like when I was first watching it. Comparing them all, I think it loses a little something.
Like what?
I don't know, it just wasn't like as epic as like Iron Man for me. I like exploring like the other worlds, and I like that part of it, but I think it loses something. It just doesn't hold up to the rest of them, I'll say it that way.
I don't remember if it's my favorite one or if I like the newest one better, but I didn't really care that much about Thor 2. Dark World.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll rewatch it.
Yeah.
Let's see what I think.
We'll get to it eventually.
So we are now having a little date night, and we are going to be watching Avengers, which I'm highly anticipating it being like the top of the list for me.
Out of all of them?
Yeah.
Out of all of the movies we're gonna watch?
At least top of the list, like top 10.
Come on,
At
they only
least.
get better from here.
I'm just saying top 10.
There's only 18.
I'm just saying top 10.
So that can put Iron Man 2 and 3 and Thor 2 at the bottom. And the Hulk.
We're not watching the Hulk, so it doesn't matter.
Because you wanted to skip it.
Anyways, enough about the Hulk. This vlog's gonna be Hannah doesn't want to watch the Hulk.
Yeah, that's what it can be titled. Hannah doesn't want to watch the Hulk.
So, you want to explain your list of your lineup here, since I didn't understand it?
Yeah, so I googled all of the Marvel movies in the chronological order, not by release date.
I wanted to do release date.
They don't make as much sense that way, because sometimes movies actually take place before a separate movie, and
Here's my argument for this. I wanted to do the release date because it makes sense with the end credit scenes.
not entirely.
It does, yes. Because if
But
you
all
do,
the end scenes still make credit or make sense with each other.
only because we've seen them all. If you were watching them without seeing them all, they
Nah.
wouldn't make sense. Yeah. Yeah.
Thor ending would still go in towards the Avengers. Iron Man 2 still leads up to being Thor.
He's not winning this one. We're calling it a draw.
Whatever.
So,
Do you want me to list all the movies off in order? Alright, so the original plan is to do Captain America, Iron Man 2, Incredible Hulk, but someone doesn't want to watch it. Thor, Avengers, Iron Man 3, Thor 2, Captain 2, Guardians 1 and 2, Age of Ultron, Ant-Man, Captain America, the third one, Civil War, Doctor Strange, the newest Thor, and Spider-Man Homecoming, and then someone told me Black Panther would be on DVD by the time
Infinity Wars?
it comes out. Though I don't know if that's entirely accurate or not, because I haven't bothered to Google it or not.
We will find out.
Yeah.
So, we're going to watch Avengers, and we will update you and see where our ranking is. Alright guys, we are back. We just finished the Avengers, and by far, out of all 4 movies we've now seen, by far my favorite. They really, really nailed it. They, like, the humor was so great in it. The fighting, the team-ups with it, with pulling everybody together, all the gadgets and stuff, like, amazing.
Hi, techie.
Yeah, easily, like, so much better than the 4. I do like Iron Man 1 still, but not as much as Avengers.
Yeah, Avengers will always be my top out of the movie so far.
Yes. So far we're both on agreement that
Yep.
Avengers takes the cake. So what's our next movie?
Yeah.
Iron Man 3?
Yep, Iron Man 3.
Okay. Darn. So definitely Avengers, 2 thumbs up, definitely still lives up to the hype of what it originally had. And the fact that we haven't watched that in so long, and I'm not joking, we probably quoted at least 50% of the movie.
At least.
At least. It's so good. And I still, like, have all the feels of remembering, like, watching it in theaters and the reactions in the theaters, because, like, people, like, laughing and cheering, and yeah, it's great. Do you want to update on your reading?
I'm like 200 pages into God's Grave, and it's better than Nevernight. I really like where they're going with it. No spoilers, but you need to read it.
Yeah. He's having much better reading luck than I am. I need to get on it.
I'm 23 out of my 50 books in.
Holy moly. So that is all for our update right now, and we will check in with you probably... Who knows? We'll check in with you in the next clip. Hey guys, and welcome to another day in the vlog. It is Friday, and I need to be leaving for work soon, as per usual, but I thought I would update you guys because I'm still in my reading slump, but I decided to pick up Shadow Kiss on audiobook, and so I've been listening to this, and I don't know why it took me this long to figure out, like, I should just listen to Vampire Academy to get me out of my reading slump, because that's usually my go-to. So I, like, just started listening to this, like, maybe 2 days ago, maybe a day ago, I don't remember. Time is not a strong concept for me right now, but I'm, like, already 13 chapters in, so I'm like, 100 and almost 80 pages into the book, and I'm flying through this because I love this. I totally forgot the jailbait shows up in this one, and I'm having a hard time remembering what the big twist is in this one. So it kind of feels like I'm reading it for the first time again. Like, I know the big twist in the overall series. I don't remember each individual book because it's all just like the series for me. So this should be interesting to see what the big twist is and see if I remember it, because I honestly have no idea. But I'm excited to get to this because I'm really enjoying this. And reading slump isn't over, but it's definitely getting better with Vampire Academy. So yeah. So that is all for my reading update, and I will probably check in with you guys tomorrow because I do have tomorrow off, and I'll give you a little update on Trevor's reading as well. Hey guys, and it is Saturday today, and we decided to watch Iron Man 3, which was the next one on there. Now, I've already talked about how Iron Man 3 was not my favorite, and it still holds up. By the way, spoilers for Iron Man, obviously. So, Iron Man 3 wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
See, I told you. Oh.
So, I'm glad that they deal with PTSD in this, but it still was like lackluster compared to the other two. However, I forgot, and I must have repressed a lot of the movie because I didn't remember the Mandarin at all. And I completely, I just remember Tony being not funny in this, and then I didn't care. However, we do get rescue, which I'm happy about. Well, we sort of get rescue. We get hints for rescue, and I'm happy about that.
You might want to elaborate who rescue is, because most people probably don't know.
Rescue is Pepper Potts, if you guys don't know. So Pepper Potts, with her powers, at the end, that's like a hint of maybe rescue later. So
I think it'd be cool if they gave Pepper Potts a suit, and
I would love that.
Like in the comics, she was mainly like a healer type support character, but she beat the crap out of Aldrich Killian.
Yeah.
I was just waiting the whole movie for the house party protocol with all the suits.
Mm-hmm.
Coolest part, so sad he destroyed them all, but I get it.
He can also build them all, so it's not like they're gone forever.
And clearly he bought more, because this is only movie number 7 out of 18, so,
yeah.
You know. And he has a new suit for Infinity Wars.
Mm-hmm. So, we are going to continue on with our little marathon. We're going to do Thor 2.
Dark World.
Yes. And that's not your favorite.
Just compared to the other 2 Thors, I just think this one is kind of subpar. Subpar compared to the other 2. I really liked Ragnarok, but I think Thor 1 will probably always be my favorite.
I don't know. I have to rewatch them all to pick favorites.
Alright, well, at the very end of all this, we can rank which one out of each individual series' prequels we like the best.
Yes.
We could do that. That'd be fun.
Where are you at on your reading?
I haven't read a page since we last vlogged, so...
Okay, fair enough.
Still 170 something pages into God's Grave.
And I'm about a little over 70 pages into Sight Witch. Hopefully I'm gonna have a reading day today, and I'm gonna knock out some comic books and finish that, because that's a really short book, so I need to finish that.
Then you can start Scythe.
Yeah, I do need to start that Scythe. Although I really want to start the second Raven Boys, because I've been itching to start that for literally months.
You know Scythe is your pick of the month, right? And it's already like the 14th.
Fine.
I'm just trying to help. I have all day tomorrow off, so my goal is to finish God's Grave, and then, I don't know, pick something else on my Avengers TBR probably to start. Haven't decided yet. I've already knocked off a few of these.
Yeah.
I already knocked off...
I've only done one.
I've already knocked off number 10, Avengers Squad Goals, reading Mistborn. I already read a comic, one of the Deadpool ones upstairs. I finished Nevernight, so that's at least 3. I
could count my Spider-Man and Deadpool Squad Goals, because I love, I think they're my favorite team up.
Yeah. Maybe I'll read Thunderhead next.
So we can both read the same world?
Yes. Then we can discuss. Well, I can't discuss. You can discuss, and I'll hopefully be getting a refresher.
So that is the plan. We will update you guys when we finish Thor 2. And I will update you guys later today when I hopefully get some reading done. Alright, so we just finished Thor 2. What did you think?
Pretty good. Still not my favorite Thor.
Same. Definitely lackluster compared to Iron Man's. It's hard not to compare them, but like Iron Man is just so much funnier and more entertaining in my opinion. Thor tends to like lose my focus and my attention. He's very pretty, but it's not as entertaining as any of the Iron Mans in my opinion. I think Thor 1 beats out Iron Man 3, but I think Iron Man 3 beats out Thor 2.
Wow.
Yeah. Which is really saying something, because I did not really care for Thor 3, or Iron Man 3.
That does say something. Next is Captain America Winter Soldier, and then I believe it's both Guardians of the Galaxy, and then Age of Ultron. And that'll wrap up phase 2.
Winter Soldier is not my super favorite. He really likes it way more than I do.
It's because everything changes.
That's gonna wrap up our portion since he is going to work here soon. And I'm gonna sit and hopefully get some reading done. So I will check back with you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, and it is the next day and I'm just going to close out this reading vlog. So I finished reading, I'll pop a picture up here because we already took it back to the library today, but I finished Nightmare Fuel, Jean Grey, and that was okay. It was a little weird. Stay tuned for my wrap up to get my full thoughts on that. And I'm about 100 pages into Sight Witch, which I'm moving very slowly through. So that is all for my update, and stay tuned for my next reading vlog, which will hopefully be a lot more cohesive than this one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!